Hello, life group leaders. Today is Tuesday, and that means this is T4Tuesday's. Ramin here, as usual. And if you were here with us last week, you know that we are going through the 6 rhythms of healthy community. The 6 things that a life group has to have built into it for a community to thrive and continue to grow and move forward. We touched on those 6 rhythms, and we delved deep into the first one, which was eating together. So hopefully you guys have come up with some solutions of how you create that atmosphere together. And if you don't remember, the rhythms were eating together, sharing story together, listening to one another, bless, celebrate, and recreate. Today, I wanted to talk through what it looks like to recreate, to do fun things together in this new life group world that we're in. I had an amazing, inspiring conversation with the Reina family just last week. And just in my Zoom conversation with them, they just started sharing some of the things that their life group does. And I said, you know what? Would you mind putting that stuff on a video? It would be awesome. And it's touching right on the rhythms of a life group. So they said, sure. So I've actually included that video here. So without further ado, this is how the Reinas, one of our longest standing life groups at West, has enjoyed recreation together in this post-COVID world.
Hey, Grace Pointers, we're the Reinas. I'm Jacob Reina.
And I'm Tammy Reina.
And we are just coming up with some ways and sharing ways that we use to keep community together. The first thing is keep having life group night. Stay in contact. We do you could do a virtual coffee or a brunch. You can have dinner together. This is a great way to celebrate small group communion.
And you can use Zoom or Google Duo or whichever platform you choose to do, as long as you just keep yourselves on a regular schedule, just like you normally would in person, just virtually.
We use GroupMe for chat, but any platform works. Even if it's just text, we are constantly in contact all day long. Keep it light. We try to play little gift games or meme games throughout the day.
So some of them that we've done are if you could be quarantined with only one person, who would that person be? And then we send our gifts to our GroupMe thread, and everybody gets a chance to share who they'd be with. Or if you could only have one food with you during quarantine life, what would it be? Living your best quarantine life, and everybody sends a gift of their best food that they have to have.
Nightcap, virtual beverage time, things like that. Game night is a pretty fun thing. Some games require each household or home to have the actual game in question, and a lot of honesty. Monopoly is something like that.
Everybody has to have their own game in front of them in order to play virtually.
Right, and there are some card-based games, Unstable Unicorns, that are relatively cheap, $19.95, and family-friendly. And like I said, honesty. We're also batting around the idea of buying some Loteria cards and dropping them off, but this form of bingo and bingo itself can easily be done by just drawing a grid. And there are plenty of games out there like Battleship that are grid-based that you can create your own grid, and you can expand, and you can get epic and massive and creative. And it's just little ways throughout the day or night that you can use to come together and have fun, blow off steam, or just be relational with each other.
And have fellowship. Yeah, so we hope you guys take some ideas and use them with your life groups just to stay in community. And it's all about just staying connected and being with your life group and being in your biblical community. So just staying connected virtually.
Stay safe, Grace Pointers.
Bye.
So you've heard from the Reinas some of the things that they do to continue community, specifically what they do to have fun together. Please, in the comments below, share some of your ideas, some of the things that you all do to keep the recreation happening in group, okay? You guys have a blessed one, and I'll see you next week. Peace.